And then one. Doubled up. Ooh, parry one. Let's hit it.
It has been over 4 long months since we've seen anything boxing related from Ryan Garcia, and as a Ryan Garcia fan, it's been hard. After seeing him lose to Rolly back in May, that was difficult for me to cope with. You know, I wanted the Haney rematch, I wanted the Lopez fight. It was almost too good to be true. You know, we always have these mega fights lined up in boxing, and then something just has to happen to mess it all up. We've seen it with Joshua Wilder, Joshua Fury, Plant and Charlo. It happens all the time, and this was just another case of that, but he's back in training. He looks good. Here's the clip. I'm gonna show it again. Look at that jab. This is coming off, I think, 3 months after his hand surgery for his right hand. Too quick. Now, who does he fight? That's the big question. Well, there were talks back in July revealed by Ring Magazine saying that Ryan and Rolly were in advanced talks for a rematch going down as early as December this year. This is the story here. Rolly Romero, Ryan Garcia rematch negotiations underway. Garcia predicts stoppage with healthy hands. Garcia and Romero's camps have already kicked off negotiations and are in advanced talks for a rematch to take place as early as December. The Ring has learned, according to a source with direct knowledge of the discussions. Now, if it were up to me, and I'm gonna be completely honest, if I was managing Ryan, I would avoid Rolly at all costs. As a Ryan Garcia fan, I'm speaking from the heart. He has a major problem with power punchers. He likes to throw a lot of punches. He's volume heavy, which is why we like to watch him. He's somewhat of a throwback fighter, but when going up against someone who could meet you there, who hits just as hard, maybe even harder, when you're throwing as many punches as Ryan typically does, you are leaving yourself vulnerable to get countered. That's why I said about Haney going into the Ryan fight. While Ryan was a major underdog, people comparing it to Ryan versus Tank, saying it'll go the same way. I said no, I actually think Ryan will do better against Haney than he did with Tank, because Haney is not a hard puncher. He's a volume puncher. He throws a lot, and that will leave Ryan with opportunities to catch him. So I'm not too fond of this rematch. I would prefer Ryan fight Cruz, but it looks like he's fighting Lamont Roach, so we'll have to take his word for it and see what happens. He was also going at Shakur. Ryan made a post saying, "Man, Roger Mayweather said it best, most people don't know about boxing." Shakur responded by saying, "Especially you." Ryan commented, "You know boxing for sure. The sucky thing is still no one is lining up to watch you fight. That must effing suck." Shakur replied with, "Nice narrative, but you can't trick me. I've been 10K plus in stadiums for years. Back when you had 3,000 people at your fight with Luke Campbell, people gave you opportunities because they felt like you was a lick." Ryan said, "You don't research, but last time I checked, it was COVID protocols during the Campbell fight, and people giving away tickets to your fight doesn't count. So stop. No one, I mean no one knows you outside of boxing. You are just not it. This effing sucks." Or that effing sucks, but you never attract the fans. You don't have KO power and you aren't entertaining like Floyd. To add a cherry on top of this, no one is scared to enter the ring with you. You raise no kind of threat when it comes to danger. Maybe it's a cardio exercise. Ouch. Shakur said, "Ryan, you lost to Rolly. I would hate to be you. Big star whose ass." And it pretty much ended with this. Ryan said, "Okay, so when the time is right, let's fight." Shakur said, "TO first, then I take you to school and teach you the art of the sport." So yeah, Ryan Garcia fully healed and recovered from his hand surgery, looks healthy, looks fast. I'm excited to see him later this year, maybe early next year. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Who would you match him up with? If not Rolly or Isaac Cruz, what do you think? Should he go for Haney after the Brian Norman fight, depending on if all goes well? Or is there someone else out there y'all would want him to fight? I think Rolly is really the only available option right now. You got T.O. fighting Shakur, Haney fighting Norman, Pitbull fighting Roach. Yeah, I would assume that rematch is the deal. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. I will see you in the next one. God bless. Take care. Peace.